Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday, 13th of June to Saturday, the 19th of June, 2021. And this is for you coming from Scorpio. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. I'll teach you the system. Show you how to connect that powerful energy that's already within you. That's called the soul. We'll talk much more about that later in other forms of energy as well. You coming from Scorpio, Sunday the 13th is a wonderful morning and afternoon for you. There is so much unexpected good news, unexpected good events, and unexpected good results waiting for you in the morning and afternoon. These I call the planets of extreme goodness, and they do their good work for you in a most unexpected way. So you have to reach out to people, talk about your plans, excite the people, get their support, ask favors, and you will see that it becomes a very exciting morning and afternoon and a very favorable one for you. Dress your best and go and meet people, and you'll get the wonderful results you want in a most unexpected way. So it's all about unexpected goodness. Evening and nightfall turns nasty. And this nastiness is pure nastiness, let me tell you. You may be with people and spoil your reputation and your name. You may be with people who attack your reputation and your name. And you may be with people that you make very grave enemies with. So be careful the company you keep in the evening nightfall. Yes, some of your good planets of the morning and afternoon will be there to help you bring unexpected opportunities. But even these will turn bad because the planets of badness are all there, making you to be disappointed. So whoever you are with, whichever situation you are in, don't be too expectant in the evening nightfall. That way you will realize if you don't get anything, that's all right. Monday the 14th, very lucky, morning and afternoon. The planets of communication and marketing said that brain power that you have is all very much alighted and very much fast and very much responsive to people. So say a lot in the morning and afternoon, talk to your bosses, to your colleagues, and if you're in business, chase for the business you want. People want to hear your strategy, which will be wonderfully given by you. And money planets are also there. So chase for the money deals in the morning and afternoon. Chase for that romance if you want. If that's what you want, you'll get it. In the morning and afternoon, a good result. And also, you can have extremely a good sense of contacting people. So make a list. Before you get into the Monday 14, make a list of who you want from what you want from that people and go after that. And you'll get good results. Evening and nightfall turns nasty. Firstly, accidents of all kind can happen. And secondly, these accidents, they can be not only physical accidents, but mental accidents and even emotional accidents. So many things can go very, very wrong. There are planets that make you dominating, that make you stubborn in the evening nightfall as well. And that's how things get worse and worse. You'll have the benefit of one or two of your good morning planets come there, but not so much energy from them anymore. So be careful, stay away from the company you feel is not worth it. Stay home if you have to, because driving around will mean accidents. Tuesday, Tuesday the 15th. Now that's not a good morning and afternoon for you. There is disappointment waiting for you. You seem to be not on the same wavelength with people. And that starts the problem, whether where you work or where you do business. So make your best to try and be on the same wavelength as people by being agreeable, by being negotiable, and by being flexible. And that way people won't notice that you want to remain the non-participant person. Otherwise, you're going to be very disappointed and left out on many deals. And you may get very bad news where you work, excuse me, where you work or where you do business. And if you're chasing for the romance, don't, because it's going to be bad news. Even your marriage or personal affairs, be careful that be careful that bad news can be aroused very easily. Evening and nightfall turns good. That's how a day can change. Evening and nightfall. Firstly, I see long-term planets. And these long-term planets are extremely good for you, hour by hour. They make your evening nightfall productive. So choose the company that you want and choose it for the reasons that you want. Is it to help your job areas, to help your business areas? Is it to make your family happy? Whatever you do, these long-term planets will bring a bonding about it and make you very close to the people that you care for, that you show the careness for. And money planets are also around. So if you like to mix business and pleasure, go right ahead in this evening and nightfall of Tuesday the 15th. Wednesday the 16th, you have to be careful. Firstly, accidents are seen. And accidents don't just mean physical, they could be emotional accidents, which means disappointment. They could be verbal accidents, which means arguments. They could be physical accidents as well. So something can go very wrong on this Wednesday, the 16th morning and afternoon. You create enemies very quickly. So say less, or you must be careful what you say. There's insecurity at work, there's insecurity in business. You are on the losing side. So you don't want to show attraction to be in the limelight. Be part of a team and definitely drive around very carefully. Evening and nightfall turns much better. But these morning, afternoon planets don't disappear into thin air. They follow you. And so they might still do all that negativity I talked about in the morning. But your evening nightfall is more secure because there are some good planets there who want to get you back on track, to help you in one way or another. But my advice is, even with whoever you are dealing in the evening nightfall, take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, and the body language that is soft. Because things can simply fly off the handle even in the evening nightfall. Thursday, the 17th, is a very good, important morning and afternoon. Long term planets are there. So there's a long term bonding, whether at work, whether in business, whether with family, whether meeting somebody. So it's important for you to contact the people that you expect something from. Excite these planets, and they will then connect you. So you have to make the move. And hour by hour, morning and afternoon gets better and better for you as the news develops of success and bonding together at work, in business, or in anywhere of your life. Evening and nightfall, many ego planets are there. They are not your best planets because they tend to make you unnecessarily have low tolerance for people and low teamwork with people. Well, improve that, whether at home, whether outside, whether with whoever. And that will help you to be seen as negotiable and very friendly as well. There are some good planets there waiting for you, but they don't seem to be very strong. It's these ego planets that are taking over. So try to be flexible and negotiable, and you'll overcome that problem. Friday the 18th is a very lucky morning and afternoon, extremely lucky. There's a whole gang of planets there who just wait for you to give you good news or create good news or give you rewards. So something good waiting for you. Friday the 18th morning and afternoon. Excite these planets. Talk to your bosses, excite them with the information you have, with the advice coming from you. In business, excite the people you're doing business with. Come up with plans and show how you can create good profits. So the excitement of these plans makes them to be put into action. And once they are there, you will remember that Friday 18th, when morning and afternoon you did well. Take the soft approach because one or two of these planets can make you a little bit aggressive in your approach. So take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. You'll quieten any planet. Evening and nightfall, that's a disappointing evening and nightfall. Don't go out because nothing is going to work. Everything turns against you. The planets of disappointment are very active. And also you won't be on the same wavelength as people. And emotional planets are all disarray. So there's so much that can go wrong in the evening nightfall. It's better to be in the company of people who understand you rather than people who don't, because lack of harmony will grow evening and nightfall. If you don't have to be out, don't bother. It's a waste of time. Saturday the 19th, whether it's a working or business day, whether it's a holiday, you have to control your ego because there's a group of ego planets who simply make you egoistic. That's their duty, to be important, to make the decision, to show the power, to take command. What for? These are negative planets. You don't want to do that. That's the trap for you. So be the opposite, be negotiable, be friendly, and be extremely flexible. And you'll quieten these planets. Nobody will even know your ego is out of dent. And so that way you'll make your morning and afternoon much, much better. And you'll get the support that you want. Evening and nightfall, very lucky. I want you to be out or plan something because you could bump into people unexpectedly who are going to be very lucky for you. That's number one. And number two, you yourself will have that sense about you, that aura about you, to be able to show your skills and how well you can do on a grand stage. So there's a lot of energy there in the evening nightfall, which is positive, and a lot of unexpected opportunities as well. That's for your Saturday, the 19th, evening and nightfall. Now, this 90-minute session I talked to you about. Yes, I want to get to make you somebody very special. And that will be based on making a horoscope for you. And that will be based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your plans. And I'll tackle your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And after that, I'll give you all the energy forms, how to reach that soul that's already inside you. Once you know how to connect to it, that's how you have harmony with the soul. That's how you make the soul, make use of the soul in a way. And that's how people get very special. Ordinary human beings who have not connected with their soul, they just remain ordinary human beings, that's all. To be very special, you need to do that. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. A formula I will teach you if you like to play lotteries. And your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. All these energies and more than them, they are all used to somehow add on to that power already within you. And if you can make your soul happy, you become lucky. If you can make your soul feel lucky, you become happy. That's what life is all about. So send me this email, and just for USD $50, that's all. And a 90-minute session, you won't forget, because I'll cover your next 9 years. What more do you want? And I'll show you how to be that special person that you ought to be. Well, I look forward one day to hear from you. Until then, I wish you a good week. Thank you, and goodbye.